What the fuck is up, everybody? In today's video, yes, I said it, in today's brand new video I'm bringing y'all, I will be going through the steps on how to do scream vocals. There's a variety of steps. There's the pig squeal, the high pitch, the low pitch, and then what I like to call the mid pitch. The mid pitch is basically just like you're actually screaming at somebody. Like, okay, it's kind of hard to explain. Okay, and first thing before I start giving y'all, the tips on how to do scream vocals, it's not like you're gonna do it and then all of a sudden a fucking demon's gonna come out your mouth. It ain't gonna fucking happen like that. It takes time. Also, while doing it, stay hydrated. It also works on your breathing technique and your diaphragm. It's diaphragm somewhere down here. I don't know exactly where the fuck it is, but it's there. Your breathing technique, you gotta breathe with your chest without moving your stomach, basically. Do not breathe with your stomach. Breathe in and out with your chest. Basically, that means just while you're breathing, your chest should be the only thing moving. Like that. Now, make sure you stay hydrated. If your throat starts hurting while you're doing it, stop immediately, take a break, and then hydrate. Once your throat stops hurting, try it again. Because if your throat starts hurting and you keep doing it, you will strain your voice and fuck it up. And trust me, you don't want to do that. Because if your throat starts hurting, you're doing it wrong. It just takes practice and eventually you'll get it. But I'm going to teach y'all all the steps on scream vocals and how it goes. So let's get into it, shall we? The first step is what I like to call a mid-scream. A mid-scream is basically like, okay, if you're not shy and you don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks, it's basically like making a throw-up noise, like you're puking. Like that, like do that, like I don't give a fuck. I did it around, well, there's people around me. I did it in public and practiced it, and I got it down, but it's like a throw up, basically, like you're getting sick, bent over the toilet, like that. So basically, you'll go, that's a mid scream. Now, the high pitch scream is basically like a whisper. It's kind of like a whisper, but it's not. Let's put it this way. Say it's like a cough. Like you go, like that, like a cough. Now take that cough and push it out with your diaphragm along with the breathing technique and go, yeah, right, like that. That's the high pitch. Low pitch, it's like clearing your throat. Like that, like it's like clearing your throat. So basically you'll be like, now those are very simple. The pig squeal, see, all the screamer techniques I just showed y'all is exhale, basically breathing out while doing it. The pig squeal that I do is inhale. Basically I'm breathing in to do the pig squeal, like I'm breathing in to do that, so I'm just doing like that, and it'll eventually turn to like that. See? That one takes a lot more practice to do, the pig squeal does, because it's very hard. Now, well, it ain't that hard, but beginners, it is hard, because I know it was a bitch for me to finally get it down. But yeah, that's all the basic techniques. Now remember, stay hydrated, take breaks, make sure you do the breathing technique, and when you scream as well, while you're using your diaphragm, you have to tighten your stomach, like your abs, Tighten that up, and that's basically you using your diaphragm. So yeah, that's basically it. That is all the screaming techniques. Now to put them all together from mid to high, like switching back and forth, it'd be like right, right, right. That's from mid to low. Like I'm gonna kill you. Like that. Or I'm gonna kill you. Kinda like that. Or I'm gonna kill you. And then to a pig squeal. You just have to get used to all the techniques, and once you like master them all, basically get them all down, you're able to do it without hurting your throat, and you have everything down perfectly. Then that's when I advise you to start, working on, switching back and forth between screams. Now, make the low and high pitch. You know how they change volumes, change tones, like yeah. It's all in the tongue. Like, it's all in the tongue. Basically, I am flipping my tongue up and touching the roof of my mouth, basically creating like a wall barrier. So when the sound hits it, it bounces off and makes it sound lower. Like, if I do it like that. Or yeah, like that. Like that. Basically, that's all the screaming techniques. Now I'm gonna play a heavy metal screamo instrumental, and I'm gonna scream along with it. And just to do this, I'm going to show y'all how to make y'all screams carry on and last longer. Like, everybody wants that arch enemy and periphery scream. Everybody does. That arch enemy scream is very difficult to master. It took me a total of 2 months to master that long of a scream and that high pitch of a scream at the same time, and to keep it going for as long as I can. Basically, I will do it for you, and then I will show you how it's done and how to keep that scream carry on longer and everything else. So let's see how it goes. And all right then. Kind of like that. It took me forever to master all those screaming techniques I just did along with the instrumental. But I'm about to give y'all and show y'all how to keep your screams going that long and constantly, as long as you can. It's all basically in your breathing technique that I told you about in the beginning of the video. You will need to hydrate after all these screams. Once you're done with that song screaming it that long, you need to hydrate. And make sure you drink nothing but water, because anything else will not work. Trust me, I've tried. I've tried everything down to the notch, and nothing works. The worst thing you can fucking hydrate with is beer or liquor. But yeah, basically your breathing technique is going to be all in your chest. You be basically, while you're breathing, your chest should be the only thing moving. Your stomach should be basically still. It should not be moving. The only thing your stomach should be doing is flexing, like you're flexing your abs, because that's how you basically activate your diaphragm. Because your diaphragm is the main part in your scream vocals, even in your normal range vocals. Now for your breathing technique, it'd be like, put your hand on your chest, and when you breathe in and out, your chest should be the only thing moving, and you should see your hand moving with your chest. Like that, like, yeah, like that. But basically that is the key, and those are the techniques of screamo. Now screamo is very complicated, but it's very easy at the same time to learn and master. It just takes hours and days and weeks and months of practice. Because like I told y'all, it's not like you're gonna watch this video, learn how to do screamo, and you're gonna open your mouth and a fucking demon's gonna pop out. It ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. It didn't happen for me. I thought when I first started learning how to do screamo, I thought I was gonna open my mouth and this fucking demon was gonna come out. No. It took me months to master this all. Now, and basically I hope I was able to help anybody in this video. If y'all have any more requests, like on certain songs or certain things about scream vocals, or how to memorize lyrics, or this or that, I will be gladly to make another video and give y'all a shout out in it and help y'all out as much more as I can that I couldn't help out with this in this video. But everybody, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay brutal, stay metal, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Until then, peace out.